Hello and welcome again. This is Aussie USD daily trading setup for swing trading. Before jumping to the chart, there is a risk disclosure statement from my side. This video is only for educational purposes and FX trading carrying high leverage and doesn't suitable for all investors. As I have just discussed in my previous videos that in higher high, higher lows, upward trend market, when to enter when there was a micro trend. By the end of micro trend, you have to enter for buying. Right, this is the daily chart of Aussie USD. Okay, I just grab it, zoom in order to just clearly understand to you. This is the January 2016. As I have pointed that from this to this, there was a uptrend, major uptrend, but major uptrend has a higher high, higher low pattern. This is the higher high, this is the high, this is the low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But there was also a selling, right, in this period of time. As you can see, these 3-4 days were sells, these 2-3 days were sells, these 3-4 days were sells, and right on. So we have to enter in this market when this micro trend ends, right? For this, I use this trend line, right? This is the low, this is the high, and this is the low, higher low. This is the higher low, right? Every uptrend has higher high and higher low, and every downtrend has lower high and lower low, right? After this low, when I understand and see, just example, this wouldn't happen, and we were here, right, when we decide what to do. After knowing this low and this high and this higher low, I draw a trend line which connect the two points, two pivot points. This is the low point, the lowest point. This is the higher low point, right? And I connect this point, right? This is the high, this is the low, and this is the lower high, right? So I connect these 2 points, I draw a trend line. When the trend line breaks, there the trend line breaks, here the trend line breaks, here is my entry of buying, because I have made this, a triangular, a wedge pattern. After breaking of this pattern, I put this buying, right? Now I presume that the market will have higher high and higher low pattern, right? So this is the higher high. We were originally sell at 7,355 of Aussie dollar, right? As a trend line has broken. Now after entering this point, after entering in this trade, you must determine your stop loss, right? So where my stop loss is, as per the higher high, higher low theory, the previous swing low would be my stop loss, right? This is the previous swing low. This is the lowest point, this is the lower point. This is the previous swing low, that would be my stop loss, right? So this would be my target, this would be my buying order, and this would be my risk, right? Just calculate how much risk I'm gonna do for this trade. It is about 78 pips, right? It is about 78 pips. So after putting 78 pips in risk, my reward would be at least double. At least doubles. I would prefer thrice as compared to my risk, but double is also sufficient and enough one, right? But if I get less than double reward, I won't do this trade, right? So this would be, and from this, hold on a second, where is the right, or about something on this point, right? That would be my target. As you can see, this low, again this low, again this low, this low, this low, high, high, and high. Excuse me. Sorry, actually I'm just recording all these things while staying in my office. Therefore I have to. Okay. After putting buying order, my stop loss, I have to determine my stop loss. I have determined my stop loss, and then my reward. That would be somewhere my reward would be, right? So this is the trade of mine, right? Keeping in view the uptrend. On an ideal condition, I just hold on a second. I'm just removing all these things and just okay, as I have presumed that this is a higher buying market, and buying market it has a pattern of higher high and higher low. After entering buying order, I have to put my trailing stops below the lower low point. So this would be my trading strategy. Actually, I want to retain in this trading setup, in this trade, as long as the buying trend persists. Getting my point? So you want to retain in this buying trend, buy trade, as long as the buying trend prevails, right? So just see, after entering there was a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. After this high and this low, my stop would be there. After this high and this low, my stop would be there. After this high and this low, my stop would be there, right? As you can see, this is the lower low points, right? So I trail my stop on these points so that I'll be able to retain in this trade, right, as long as the trend persists, right? Okay, what happened over there? As from Jan to April, we were in sales, and we see we get enough 60 or 70% of move by keeping in view our trends and our rules. What happened when this previous swing low has broken at this point? Okay, at this point, right, it has made a new low, because the previous swing low has breached, right? At this point, previous swing low has breached. Now we have exit in the market, and we presume to have either the market is in compression or in sell trend, right? Suppose we were exit here and this wouldn't happen, right? This wouldn't happen. Keep in mind. Okay, but what I have to do after this, I have to have a trend line keeping the previous swing low where my entry exit, and this swing low, right? I can't choose this one because this one has below this one. Sorry, this one is above than this one. Therefore, I choose the previous pivot point, right? So I've made this trend line because I presume that it may be a sell order, right? There may be market may be in selling position. I don't know because I have just exited on this point and this wouldn't happened. Alright, so I will do it as such, like this. After remember, I have not been any sell order yet, right? Okay, now as you can see on this point, it has clearly breached, and we were assumed, you remember, we were assumed to sell, so our sell order would be would be right on this point, right? This is our sell point, right? And as when our order has placed, the market has previously swing high, so our stop loss would be on this particular point, right, above this. So this would be our risk, and at least the double would be our reward, right? After this, you can see the market has lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high, the major swing low and high were there, over there and there, right? So we were in sell orders, and after having sell, we had posted, the market has posted, right, this particular low, right? After this low, it has posted this particular high, then our stop loss would be there. After this high, our market has posted this low. After this low, the market has posted this high, right? So technically we exit on this point, on this point, right? But as you can see, over there, it was a false break. I will share with you about false breakout, about all these things in the next candle. Right, so we were sells, our stop loss would be there, and we will now exit on this market, right, at this point. Though you may question why we didn't get this whole sell, because our stop loss would retained over there, right? So we set our rules, we have to follow our rules. Guys, I have to stop this. If you like my video, please do like, do subscribe, don't forget to watch, tune in. If you have any question or query, it would be my pleasure to answer. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.